Welcome back to ABC General Hospital channel. Today, we're diving into the high-stakes drama surrounding Michael Corinthos' tragic condition and the explosive fallout from Port Charles's most heated custody battle. Buckle up as we uncover betrayal, power plays, and impossible decisions shaping the lives of your favorite characters. A family on the brink, Michael's medical crisis. Michael Corinthos' fate hangs in the balance, casting a dark shadow over Port Charles. Lucas Curtermain's grim update confirms the severity of Michael's burns, revealing he may need extended care in a specialized facility. As family members gather at the hospital, their collective anguish is palpable. Carly Spencer clings to hope, her maternal instincts driving her to stay by Michael's bedside, while Josslyn Jacks channels her grief into anger, directing it squarely at Willow Corinthos. Michael's fight for survival becomes the focal point of every Corinthos family member's actions. His unconscious state adds a layer of urgency, forcing his loved ones to make life-altering decisions on his behalf. The strain is unbearable, yet it serves as a testament to Michael's pivotal role as the glue holding this fractured family together. Will his condition heal the divides, or will it deepen the chasms already forming? Willow's unyielding position, a proxy weaponized. As Michael's medical proxy, Willow Corinthos holds a critical responsibility, a role that gives her both the power to save and the power to devastate. Her refusal to act immediately on Martin Gray's advice to file for temporary custody of Wiley and Amelia speaks to her moral compass. However, her resolve begins to waver when she discovers Carly has taken matters into her own hands by seizing custody during Michael's unconscious state. Willow's conflicted emotions are exacerbated by Josslyn's verbal onslaught at the hospital. The accusations sting, and Willow's guilt over her recent actions with Drew Curtermain becomes harder to ignore. When she learns she holds the key to Michael's medical decisions, a dangerous thought creeps in. Could she leverage this position to regain control of her children? The potential for manipulation highlights the blurred lines between love, loyalty, and revenge in Port Charles. Carly's calculated moves, protecting the next generation. Carly Spencer is no stranger to tough decisions, but authorizing Diane Miller's emergency custody filing might be one of her most controversial moves yet. Acting in Michael's best interests, or so she believes, Carly's actions ignite a firestorm of emotions within the Corinthos and Curtermain families. Her determination to protect Wiley and Amelia from what she perceives as an unstable environment underscores Carly's fierce maternal instincts. However, Carly's decision comes at a cost. The possibility of alienating Willow entirely looms large, and her calculated move may backfire if Willow decides to withhold critical medical decisions from Michael. Carly's strength and resilience are tested as she navigates this treacherous terrain, proving once again why she's one of Port Charles's most formidable players. Josslyn's fury, a sister's scorn. Few can match Josslyn Jack's fiery temper when her family is threatened. At the hospital, she confronts Willow with accusations that cut straight to the heart. Like you give a damn, Josslyn spits, her voice dripping with contempt. Her grief over Michael's condition fuels her outburst, painting a picture of a sister willing to fight tooth and nail for her brother's well-being. Josslyn's anger is both her strength and her weakness. It isolates her from those who might offer support, yet it also galvanizes her determination to see justice served. Her fierce loyalty to Michael positions her as a central figure in the unfolding drama, and her actions in the coming days could significantly impact the custody battle and beyond. Nina and Martin's strategic gambit. Nina Reeves and Martin Gray regroup at Nina's penthouse, dissecting the latest developments with a calculated eye. While disappointed by Willow's initial resistance to their custody plan, Martin's suggestion to exploit Willow's role as Michael's medical proxy introduces a new layer of intrigue. The duo's willingness to tread morally ambiguous territory speaks to the high stakes of their mission, securing Wiley and Amelia's future. Nina's maternal instincts clash with the harsh realities of their strategy. Her desire to protect Willow at all costs is evident, but at what price? Martin's cunning legal maneuvering highlights the intricate chess game unfolding in Port Charles's courts, where every move has the potential to alter the landscape entirely. Diane's tactical precision, a legal power play. Diane Miller's arrival at Nina's penthouse with a court order in hand is a masterclass in strategic timing. Her calm yet authoritative demeanor contrasts sharply with the emotional chaos surrounding the custody dispute. Backed by Harrison Chase as the police representative, Diane's execution of the judge's orders is swift and efficient, leaving little room for argument. However, her actions raise questions about the ethics of such a move during a time of crisis. Was it fair to escalate the custody battle while Michael lay unconscious? Diane's ability to navigate these murky waters underscores her prowess as a legal powerhouse, but it also serves as a reminder of the fragile human relationships at play. The custody battle, a family divided. The custody battle over Wiley and Amelia becomes a microcosm of the larger conflicts within the Corinthos family. Carly's determination, Willow's resistance, Nina's intervention, and Diane's strategy all collide in a whirlwind of emotions and power struggles. The stakes are impossibly high, and every decision carries weighty implications for the children's futures. The custody dispute forces each character to confront their own motivations and moral boundaries. Are they truly acting in the best interests of the children, or are their actions driven by personal vendettas and unresolved grudges? The answers to these questions will shape not only the outcome of the battle but also the dynamics of Port Charles's most prominent families. The fallout, what comes next? As the dust begins to settle, the fallout from these events promises to leave lasting scars on the Corinthos and Quatermain clans. Michael's recovery, or lack thereof, will serve as a turning point, reshaping alliances and redefining loyalties. The custody battle's resolution, meanwhile, will set the stage for future conflicts, ensuring the drama in Port Charles remains as gripping as ever. The storyline poses profound questions about love, loyalty, and the sacrifices we make for family. How far will Carly, Willow, and Nina go to protect those they care about? And at what cost to themselves and each other? The answers lie ahead, in the next thrilling episodes of General Hospital. Next, we delve into the fiery chaos that rocked Port Charles, forever changing the lives of Michael Corinthos, Carly Spencer, Sonny Corinthos, and everyone caught in the crossfire. Get ready to unravel the shocking twists and lingering consequences of the penthouse explosion. The fallout of trust, Carly's struggle between Sonny and Brennan. Carly Spencer stands at a precarious crossroads, her emotions a volatile cocktail of fear, grief, and anger. While some might expect her to lean on Sonny Corinthos during this tumultuous time, the history they share makes such a reunion unlikely. Carly's protective instincts toward her children have always defined her, and with Michael now fighting for his life, those instincts are heightened. However, her growing connection to Jack Brennan complicates matters. Brennan's charm and seemingly steady presence offer Carly a stark contrast to Sonny's world of danger and unpredictability. Yet, as Jason Morgan has subtly warned, Brennan may not be as trustworthy as he seems. Could Carly be walking into a trap, emotionally vulnerable and desperate for stability? Or is she simply clinging to a safe harbor amidst the storm? The explosive catalyst, Michael Corinthos at the center. Michael Corinthos, often the steady anchor of the Corinthos family, now lies critically injured, a victim of circumstances beyond his control. As the explosion ripped through Sonny's penthouse, Michael's proximity to the blast left him engulfed in flames. His condition is grave, and the severity of his injuries has plunged the family into turmoil. This incident resurrects painful memories for Carly and Sonny, particularly the devastating loss of Morgan Corinthos in a similar explosion. The parallels are impossible to ignore, and the emotional weight of those memories threatens to tear the family apart once more. Michael's fight for survival isn't just physical, it's symbolic of the ongoing battle between loyalty and the corrosive danger of Sonny's mob ties. A rift rekindled, Sonny and Carly's diverging paths. The penthouse explosion has reignited old wounds between Sonny and Carly. While Sonny's enemies may have targeted him directly, Carly views this as yet another instance where Sonny's dangerous lifestyle has put their family at risk. Her protective instincts for Donna Corinthos, their young daughter, could push her to make drastic decisions, including seeking full custody and cutting Sonny out of Donna's life entirely. Could Carly ally with Ava Jerome, another mother who has fought for custody of Sonny's children? The two women share a complicated history, but their shared desire to shield their daughters from Sonny's volatile world might forge an unlikely partnership. Such a move would undoubtedly deepen the rift between Carly and Sonny, perhaps irrevocably. Jason Morgan, the voice of reason or an isolated protector? Jason Morgan, Sonny's unwavering right-hand man, finds himself grappling with a crisis of his own. The explosion not only endangered Michael but also exposed a potential weakness in Sonny's organization. Jason's guilt over missing the bomb's presence is palpable, and his insistence on revisiting their long-discussed exit strategy underscores the precariousness of their situation. Jason's loyalty to Sonny remains steadfast, but his growing concern for his own family, particularly his son Danny, adds another layer of complexity. Can Jason continue to balance his allegiance to Sonny with his desire to protect his loved ones? Or will this incident finally force him to prioritize his own safety over Sonny's cause? A mother's fury, Carly's wrath toward Nina and Willow. In the midst of the chaos, Carly's anger finds new targets, Nina Reeves and Willow Corinthos. Carly's disdain for Nina is well documented, but her fury toward Willow's recent actions has reached a boiling point. Willow's affair with Drew Kertermain and her subsequent custody battle with Michael have left Carly seething, and the explosion only intensifies her resentment. Carly's tendency to act on impulse could lead her to confront Willow in a way that exacerbates the already tense situation. Her protective instincts, while admirable, risk alienating those around her, including her own family. As she navigates this delicate balance, Carly must decide whether her anger will consume her or propel her toward a more constructive path. The shadow of Sidwell, a new threat emerges. Lurking behind the chaos is Jen Sidwell, the enigmatic new owner of Windmere and a potential mastermind behind the penthouse explosion. While Sidwell's motivations remain unclear, his calculated moves suggest a deeper agenda tied to Sonny's empire. Could Sidwell be the unseen hand orchestrating this series of events, aiming to dismantle Sonny's operation piece by piece? Sidwell's involvement introduces a fresh layer of intrigue to the storyline, positioning him as a formidable adversary. His connection to the explosion raises questions about his long-term plans for Port Charles and the Corinthos family. Is he merely a disruptor, or does he have a personal vendetta against Sonny and his allies? Michael's legacy, a catalyst for change? As Michael lies in critical condition, his predicament serves as a catalyst for self-reflection among those closest to him. For Sonny, it's a stark reminder of the collateral damage his lifestyle inflicts on those he loves. For Carly, it's a call to action, driving her to reassess her priorities and fight for her family's safety. Michael's potential recovery, or lack thereof, will have far-reaching implications for the Corinthos family and beyond. His story is not just about survival, it's about the choices that define us and the sacrifices we're willing to make for those we hold dear. The fallout, what lies ahead for Port Charles? The aftermath of the penthouse explosion promises to leave no one untouched. As the Corinthos family grapples with the immediate consequences, the ripple effects will extend throughout Port Charles. Loyalties will be tested, alliances will shift, and the battle for power will intensify. From Carly's quest for control to Jason's internal struggle and Sidwell's shadowy schemes, the stage is set for a dramatic showdown. The explosion is not just an isolated incident, it's the spark that ignites a larger conflict, one that will shape the future of General Hospital's most iconic characters. Next, we delve into the shocking events that have rocked Port Charles to its core. Michael Corinthos' life hangs in the balance after a catastrophic explosion, leaving his family and estranged wife grappling with the fallout. Let's dive into the chaos and drama unfolding in this gripping storyline. A mother's determination, Nina and Martin's legal strategy. Nina Reeves is wasting no time in securing her daughter Willow Corinthos' position in the custody battle for Wiley and Amelia. With Michael Corinthos critically injured, Nina sees an opportunity to protect Willow's parental rights. She reaches out to attorney Martin Gray, urging him to devise an emergency legal plan. The stakes couldn't be higher. If Michael's condition deteriorates, Nina knows the Quatermain and Corinthos families might try to wrest custody away from Willow. Martin's task is clear: ensure that Willow's rights as the children's mother remain undisputed, regardless of Michael's fate. Nina's determination is fueled by the knowledge that courts could view Michael's connection to Sonny Corinthos as a significant liability. The mob boss's dangerous world has already claimed many victims, and Michael's association with Sonny could weigh heavily in a custody decision. Nina and Martin may even consider leveraging Michael's will, assuming it grants custody to Willow in the event of his death. However, they are aware that the Quatermain and Corinthos families won't back down easily, setting the stage for an intense legal battle. Willow's guilt and determination. Willow Corinthos is reeling from the news of Michael's devastating injuries. Having just spent a romantic evening in Washington, D.C. with Drew Quatermain, she is now consumed with guilt. Michael's life-threatening condition brings into sharp focus the choices she has made and the consequences they may have on her family. While her affair with Drew has already strained her relationship with Michael, the custody battle looms large, threatening to deepen the divide. Willow's guilt doesn't dampen her resolve, though. She knows she must fight for her children's future. Even if Michael survives, his road to recovery will be long and arduous, and she fears that others may question her capability as a mother. Willow will likely draw strength from Nina's unwavering support, even as the weight of her own actions bears down on her. The Corinthos and Quatermain families brace for impact. As news of the explosion spreads, the Corinthos and Quatermain families are thrown into turmoil. Sonny Corinthos, reeling from yet another attack on his home and family, struggles to maintain composure. Jason Morgan steps in to investigate the incident, determined to uncover who is behind the firebombing. The fact that Michael was the one injured adds an emotional weight to Sonny's quest for answers, reigniting memories of Morgan Corinthos' tragic death in a similar explosion years ago. Meanwhile, the Quatermain family rallies around Michael, grappling with the possibility of losing him. Monica Quatermain, who has already endured so much loss, refuses to give up hope. She is determined to see her grandson pull through, even as the family braces for the long-term implications of his injuries. Michael's condition, a fight for survival. Michael's injuries are severe. With third-degree burns covering over 40% of his body, his survival hangs in the balance. Dr. Isaiah Gannon, now tasked with saving Michael's life, faces an uphill battle. Michael's unconscious state leaves critical decisions about his care in the hands of others, creating potential conflicts over who holds the authority to make those choices. Lucas Jones, initially removed from the operating room due to his familial connection to Michael, provides updates to the family. The grim prognosis sends shockwaves through everyone gathered at General Hospital. As Michael's condition remains touch and go, his loved ones are forced to confront the very real possibility of losing him. The shadow of Cyrus Renaud. Lurking in the background is the ever-menacing Cyrus Renaud. Having already claimed lives through his digitalis poisonings, Cyrus remains a prime suspect in this latest attack. His motivations remain shrouded in mystery, but his capacity for destruction is clear. Cyrus has already shown that he isn't above targeting Michael, making his potential involvement in the firebombing all the more plausible. Cyrus's actions have sown fear throughout Port Charles, and his presence continues to cast a dark shadow over the Corinthos family. If he is indeed behind this attack, his endgame could extend far beyond Michael, threatening the entire Corinthos empire. The custody battle, a brewing storm. The explosion has accelerated the impending custody battle for Wiley and Amelia. While Michael's injuries have shifted the dynamics, the underlying tensions remain. Diane Miller's swift action in filing for temporary custody on behalf of Michael's family demonstrates the high stakes at play. However, Willow's hesitation to file for custody while Michael is fighting for his life underscores the emotional complexity of the situation. The legal battle will test the resolve of all involved. With Nina and Martin on one side and Carly Spencer and Diane on the other, the courtroom is set to become the next battleground. The outcome will have far-reaching implications for both families, shaping the future of Wiley and Amelia's lives. What lies ahead for Port Charles? The aftermath of the explosion has left Port Charles reeling. As the Corinthos family faces one of their darkest hours, alliances will be tested, and long-standing feuds will resurface. Sonny's quest for justice, Jason's investigation, and the custody battle for Michael's children promise to dominate the weeks ahead. Meanwhile, Michael's condition remains a focal point, serving as a catalyst for change and introspection among those closest to him. Whether he survives or not, his story will leave an indelible mark on the lives of everyone in Port Charles. Thank you for tuning in to ADC General Hospital Channel. Stay with us as we continue to uncover the twists, turns, and emotional upheavals of Port Charles. Don't miss the next chapter in this gripping saga. Until next time.